one serious away kit. It's a purple stroke pink stripes strip, and it's got also flecks of pink on the shorts as well. As Stafford start by playing the ball down the left-hand side, with Guiseley getting the ball away and out of play for a throw around the halfway line. FC United 1, Morpeth 0. Opening minute of that game there. Linkus with the goal. They've not been having such a good season, neither have Stafford, but they've got the ball now with Jeffers towards the edge of the area, into the box, onto the edge of the 6-yard box. There's a little spin by the striker and a blocking challenge that comes in from Reece Kendall, a vital one to prevent the Lions from conceding a goal. Johnson wins the ball on the halfway line again for the Lions. A little bit better spell this for Guiseley. Yes. Down the left-hand side. Chase on here for Ekpolo, who's made some good movement to this left flank. Cross into the box, picked up here by Stacey, but
overrun it.
Couldn't quite control the ball. It's not cleared well by Stafford though. Ekpolo on it again to Whelan. Whelan out to the left-hand side. Kendall might get a cross in. He does, under pressure. It's quite low and it's cleared, but it's picked up second time. Ooh. Good shot from distance there from Joe Stacey, but the experienced goalkeeper Cameron Belford watched that well and claimed it, and it was a first real sort of shot in anger at the goal.
Decent effort. The ball was a little bit behind him, so he had to go seeking it, but Prince did well. We never looked quite in control of the move though, did we? But certainly that's encouraging, because at least we're stepping on them now.
Matlock leading against Workington by a goal to 0. Worksop's equaliser against Boston confirmed. Liam Hughes the goal scorer. Now Tom Denton's won the ball. He's played it in here to Gabriel Johnson, edge of the area. Johnson with a chance to shoot, gets the shot away, deflected by the goalkeeper. Pratt with a chance for the follow-up, gets too much underneath it, carries over the bar, but a good incisive counter-attack there from the Lions. Tom Denton, Gabriel Johnson involved, and Tom Pratt with the rebound from distance. Just gets a little bit too much.
To be fair to Gabs, that was good play by Gabs, but good play by the defender as well, because he cluttered his shot. But encouraging signs actually again at the moment.
Still 0-0, 19 minutes gone. Overlap. Guiseley clear as Stafford looked to make the counter-attack. A powerful header from the centre half. And now it's back with Guiseley. Gabriel Johnson, edge of the area. Chance for the Lions to take the lead. Belford gets a hand on it. It falls over the line. And Gabriel Johnson breaks the deadlock. Just after the header had been cleared from Ethan Stewart, it was returned back into the Stafford half. Gabriel Johnson found himself with a yard on the defender, used the space well, got the shot away. Belford got a finger onto it, but he couldn't take the pace enough off the ball, and it crawls over the line, and it's Guiseley who lead. Guiseley 1, Stafford 0.
I mean, as discussed, Colin, and it has been starting to come, Gabs has got the run on all their back four. It's just a matter of the timing of the pass, the weighting of the pass, and the quality of the run. And that was starting to come, wasn't it?
It's gone back to the goalkeeper, Belford. Now a bit of a press. It's a poor clearance from Belford. Pratt plays it up towards Denton. Over the overlap. Prince Ekpolo shoots! Saved by the goalkeeper. Prince Ekpolo, who scored against Ilkley and almost scored a second for the Lions here. He got the ball played through to him by Denton. Good reaction save from Belford. It's behind us at Guiseley corner. Stacey's taking his time.
It's clever from Tom, because he's bringing defenders out with him.
In towards the edge of the 6-yard box. A header from Ible, just flashes wide of the upright. So we're now, 2 minutes?
2 minutes into
stoppages.
Well, that one stoppage was certainly 2 minutes or so, wasn't it?
Yeah, at least, yeah. Kendall now with this long throw, launches it in towards the near post, goes up towards Kendall, but he's towards Denton, but he's beaten to it. And the half-time whistle goes, and a good half for the Lions in the end. Good bright start from Stafford. They pressed high, they caused us problems, but we got the break when Callum Murphy, with some excellent work, sent the ball through to Gabriel Johnson. He spun around the defender and got the shot away. The goalkeeper, Cameron Belford, managed to get something on it, but he couldn't take the full pace off the ball. And it trickled over the line to give the Lions a lead. And at the break, that's what it is. It's Guiseley 1, Stafford Rangers 0. Heavy shower, clouded over.
Cloud over, heavy shower, yeah.
See how much of a problem it causes the Lions. They're on the attack at the moment, though. Good ball through here towards Gabriel Johnson. Tries to flick it into Tom Pratt. Picked up again. Prince Ekpolo plays it out to the right-hand side. Pratt on the ball, looking for a cross, takes the deflection off the defender. I think that might have gone for a throw. Just enough eyes as we look down this pitch.
Who said that?
The cross goes into the box, I know. It's in there. Shot
Yes!
Jameel Ible from the corner. It wasn't cleared well enough. Headed straight down to Jameel Ible, who volleys the ball brilliantly into the back of the net. And a great start to the second half.
What a wonderful
Guiseley
clean
2,
strike.
Stafford Rangers 0.
I mean, that was so clean, wasn't it?
But it's away. Josh Ashman tidies up, plays it forward. Lee Whelan's under a bit of pressure. Princek Polo gets it, floats a nice ball in there towards Johnson. He gets it down, and then another chance for Ible to shoot, who was still up from the corner. This time onto his left foot. He couldn't get enough around the ball after a great nod down there from Gabriel Johnson, from a good ball in from Princek Polo. And goal was staring. 2 left up, yeah, it's a good point, Adie. 2 left up, waiting for a counter-attack. Suppose you've got a gamble. Ball goes up to a back post.
Yes!
Tom Denton heads it, bounces onto the edge of the 6-yard box, then bounces up and agonisingly over the crossbar, narrowly wide. And Tom Denton can't believe it's gone behind for a goal kick. Really, that could have been 3-0 there.
He thought he'd scored, I thought he'd scored.
Still, guys, you have to defend. Still with Stafford, right-hand side. Ball whipped into the box. It's defeated everyone. And it's taken a deflection off a Guiseley boot and behind for another corner.
We've gone to
really
sleep
could have gone
there.
into the back of the net there.
Gone to sleep on 2 deep runners there.
Very clearly pulled to the ground. Referee's not interested on that occasion. Now there's a chance here for Stafford. They get into the box here with Anderson. Now a shot at the rebound from Jay Ford, but he doesn't connect with it well enough. Pressure's beginning.
Same runner, and also that frees up.
Again, movement in the box here as it's whipped into the box and it's headed away. Still not cleared. Hoofed finally up towards the halfway line. But the Lions still set back in their own penalty area here as it goes up towards Tom Denton, who gets... it would be nice to keep this clean sheet as well. The ball launched into the box. It hits a cluster of players. It's not cleared. It's drilled into the cluster of players by Anderson.
And that'll do.
Bounces away. The referee blows the whistle. And a fine victory for Guiseley. A goal in each half. In the first half, it was Gabriel Johnson who was clean through on goal and struck it just past Cameron Belford, who got a touch on the ball, but the pace of the shot ensured it trickled over the line. In the second half, Jameel Ible with a nice volley from a corner, blasted it into the goal to make it 2-0. Stafford played their part in this game. They pressed Guiseley hard into the later stages, but the defence held firm for the first time in the league since February. A clean sheet, a 2-goal victory. It's all good here at Nethermoor. It's finished to Guiseley 2, Stafford Rangers 0.
Result, Liam, and you pleased with the performance over the 90?
Yeah, I think over the 90 minutes again we're on the better side of it. I think we've done enough first half and again second half to possibly score a few more as well. But again, we know what Stafford was going to be like. It was going to be a battle. Grass was a bit sticky. It's not really rained as much. And we've proved that we can do the dirty work twice now, Everton, Coles, and then obviously Stafford today. I said, lads, if you go and do the 6 things that we look for that are on the board in there, and you do 4, 5, 6 out of the 6, 9 times out of 10 you'll come out on top. We did the hard stuff and won the game. So
what are those 6?
I keep them. Keep them. They're the first things I rub off the board when I go in. But they're just things that we've tried implementing, just key things. Yeah. And again, I think it showed little things like, say, secure, compact. First half, they've not had a shot. Second half, other than the one across the face of goal, Ollie's not had anything to do. Jammer's probably, if it weren't on his left foot, we could laugh and joke now. It's probably the same as his first goal. Again, centre halves getting forward, scoring. Gabs, we said first 20 minutes we weren't winning first and second contacts. The goals come from winning the first contact, winning the second contact. And again, the lads are putting absolute shift in. So, yeah, just keep the momentum going. That's another one sort of off the box. So Tuesday, Thursday, and then like I say, we've got a big week next week with Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday, but everything goes into Saturday first, and we just keep taking it one game at a time.
It was a very curious incident when Courtney picked the ball up, which was probably unwise, but the guy was offside, wasn't he?
Honestly, like, I mean, I know I've been put there because I'm shouting at the liner and I'm still convinced he can't hear me, and he goes, "Oh, I can hear you," and I just said, like, it looks a bit stupid, but first half Colin goes down on the edge of the box. He's about to shoot against their last man. Ref makes the right decision, giving a free kick. and then doesn't send him off. Linesman said it's not that obvious of a goal scoring opportunity. He's on the edge of the box, he's going inside the box, he's 1v1, he's about to shoot, don't know how much more obvious it needs to get. Then their lad heads it back in, the striker goes to press, stops, puts his hands up in the air, says he's offside. Colin, he just expects, like everyone else, for him to blow the whistle. He doesn't. Liner then says he's not made an attempt for the ball. And when you look back at it, technically it's a deliberate handball, but like I say, it's nothing that coach should really do. He's just obviously expected what everyone else in the ground has expected. There was only 3 people, maybe 2. Don't think the liner on the far side obviously would have nothing to do with it. And then just little ones like Callum Murphy, he gets nailed off the right back 4 or 5 times, no card. He then gets one where he's absolutely crunched, and he books Callum for simulation, and it just kills the kid because he knows he's on so many yellow cards. It is bizarre, like I say, it's probably the hardest game, but we've probably got the rub of the green of the decisions. I can understand probably why they're a bit frustrated, but again, I think in terms of the football performance, we did more than enough regardless of those decisions to win the game of football. So yeah, overall really pleased, and the lads have done terrific.
It was curious because after that handball incident, the game seemed to go really ragged actually for the last 10-15.
Yeah,
which probably suited the 2-0 up. It doesn't matter, does it?
Yeah, I think, like I say, Colt's coming on, he did terrific. Yeah. That physical presence, they've brought obviously the big lad up top. They've got a bit even more direct than they probably started with, because that's their game. And we've dealt with everything well. We've won the first contact, we've been secure, we've been compact, we've won the second contact. Teams will do that. Everton calls it a Tuesday. They'll throw everything at you. Good teams grind those out, and I said that Tuesday, I said dirty wins are the best ones. Today wasn't a dirty win, we've been brilliant today. But again, those little fine moments where you get your toe on it, you get your head on it, you do a little bit more pressure, they're the down moments, they're the 1% that we need to keep being on top of. So again, yeah, terrific, the lads from 1 to 11, even the subs. It's been fantastic.
And that's 4 consecutive wins, so I think I'm going to go wild and say we've turned the corner.
No, you just keep, like I say to the lads, it's so easy for clubs and teams, I've said it so many times to you, to get ahead of yourself. You feel like you go 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 unbeaten, and someone will bring you back down to earth. So again, I always say 100% into every game, into everything that we do, one game at a time. Don't be worrying where we're at by Christmas, let's worry on the present. Today that showed. We went 2-0 up, and we probably could have had more, and lads have been brave. I thought Prince coming back in, people have this thing about him just being a presser and breaking up play. I think Prince really showed his quality today, good on the ball. He needs to have more confidence. He nearly got himself a goal in the first half, and they're the things that he has got. He just needs that confidence, and we've given it him, and he's flourishing at the moment.
Yeah, I mean, he did nearly score, and also it's the first time I've ever seen him caught offside. I've never seen that.
No, I don't think he's ever done that before. He's scored this year and been caught offside. So, but again, he's a quiet lad, but he goes about his business in the right way. Not everyone has to scream and shout, and some people just don't have it as part of their game. Prince is one of those lads, but I feel like now, especially after today, he probably realises, and the lads have realised, how much quality he can bring on the ball. And I've told him that before the game. You make him feel like he's a world beater, and he goes and puts a performance on like that. So again, 1 to 11, Lee Whelan, Callan, Gabs, Dents, lads doing the dirty work. It's so hard to find strikers that go and do the dirty work alongside just wanting to score goals. We've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lads there that do it, so yeah, terrific.
And you have stressed that we've got tough games to come in Ilkeston away next week, isn't it? So
yeah, it's another one where, again, doesn't matter what you've done previously, it's a fresh game, so ultimately it's going to be who's better over the 90 minutes, so hopefully we're on again the right side of it. Marine on the Tuesday, and obviously the FA Trophy on the following Saturday, but everything needs to just be focused on the Saturday, not worrying about what's coming. And the lads have really bought into that, and I think it's showing. We're utilising squad depth, we've got lads back, everyone knows the roles, and it's fantastic. At the moment it's really working well. So again, Saturday's a brand new start, and hopefully everything that we have done and we've tried implementing, we do again on Saturday.
And I know you don't like looking too far ahead, but I think we're up to 13th, but only 3 or 4 points off the playoff, so it's very condensed, isn't it?
Yeah, like I said the first time we spoke, and I said at the start of the season to the lads, the league will be like that all year. You can win a couple, you can lose a couple, you can find yourself either side of that top 10. It's ultimately about picking up points every week in, week out. So again, that saying of focusing everything on that one game, it really comes into play, and I feel like probably people will look at the table tonight and that's proven. But we need to put 100% into every game and not worry about obviously where we're at and what we're doing, because again, it's that mentality side of thinking we're world beaters. Lads in there have really bought into it, and they understand we just apply ourselves week in, week out, and we see where we're at by the end of the season.